Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House, sponsored by the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. UW-Stevens Point, now with campuses in Wausau and Marshfield. UW-Stevens Point, a new chapter in education. Explosive non-conference action between Assumption and Pacelli. Let's get to the highlights.
Factor one way or the other. Grunhofer lines up a three. Timber! Three instead gives it to Van Order. Open for three. Got it! And in the pregame, both coaches talked about defense. There's Cardinal defense here. Samantha Miller takes it up and over crowds. And one! No, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a charge on that play. It looked like the ball had left Miller's hand before the contact under the lane, but a charge is called, and we've got a technical foul assessed to Coach Miller, and we've got back-to-back technicals on Coach Miller, or Coach Jolling. Coach Jolling has been ejected from this game with back-to-back technical fouls. Coach Jolling just was ejected from the game, and he's going to talk about it here a little bit with one of the other referees here, but Coach Jolling, back-to-back technicals, ejected from tonight's game. So Coach Jolling exits stage left. He can't believe what just happened, and an interesting set of events here for sure, as both squads have had their disagreements with the officials. Coach Jolling, though, had an extra disagreement that time, and it was too much, and we see Coach Jolling head outside the arena as Lieberg steps to the line for the technical fouls, and she misses the first one, and a mock eruption of applause on that miss. Second one is also no good. I know that for a fact. And we've got some extracurriculars on the floor here now as Lieberg gets tangled up with Shafransky. See if the Royals hold for the one. No. Defense though, and we've got to push. Lieberg put an elbow to Samantha Miller, and no foul was called, and the Royals keep possession. 10 seconds left. Van Order at the elbow, turns on Bone. No. Bone with the rebound. 5 seconds left. Outlet pass to Crowns. Crowns over to Lieberg. Lieberg at the buzzer. Good if it goes. Yes! Ellie Lieberg at the buzzer hits a three-pointer from 30 feet away, and the Royals are going to head to the locker room with a 10-point lead, 24-14.
Second half, and it's still chippy out there as Lieberg gets aggressive with the steal, and a foul is called on her. Later, it's Natalie Weisenbeck with the layup, Royals rolling. Next possession is Lieberg catching the pass, putting it up, count it, and the foul. Assumption goes on to win 46-32.
Let's just talk about that first half. That was intense from start to finish. Your impressions just of the first half of this game?
Well, despite our size, we do need to run, and I think we're in decent amount of shape. We do a fair amount of running, so their bench probably isn't as deep as ours, and we told the girls that we want to get out and run, and it was intense, and that was good. Led to a couple of turnovers that I'd rather not have, but overall it was good.
And then Lieberg hits a shot at the buzzer at halftime, sends you on a high note into the locker room at halftime. Then you come out in the second half and really just cruise from there. So thoughts on the game overall?
Well, that half-court shot, or whatever it was actually some good karma from a couple of years ago when she was a sophomore. We were going into halftime, and she chucked one from about three-quarters court, hit the backboard, missed by a mile, and celebrated like she just won the lottery. So it was a good little karma for her to come back and actually nail one there. So that was good, and that gave them a lot of energy. And the crowd was great tonight, too. I mean, on both sides, there was some good support out here, so it was a good basketball game.
Maddie, let's just first talk about that first half. That was intense. Yeah. How did your expectations of today's game match what actually happened out here on the court as far as the intensity was concerned?
Well, we started off our Edgar game, which we played last night, really strong. We came in with a ton of energy, so we knew we had to come back with that energy and intensity and stuff. So I thought we started off how we thought we were, had a ton of energy, and it went our way, I guess, first half and the second half. So.
Yeah, and then the first half ended. We had a buzzer beater at the first half. Ellie hit that shot. What was the mood going in the locker room and in the locker room during halftime after that big shot was made?
Oh, we were super excited. We had so much momentum and stuff. And actually, it's kind of funny because freshman year, Ellie shot a half-court shot, totally missed it, didn't hit the rim, didn't hit the backboard, didn't hit anything, and she started dancing and stuff. Like, she made it.
Thank you for watching the Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House, sponsored by the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. UW Stevens Point, now with campuses in Wausau and Marshfield. UW Stevens Point, a new chapter in education. You are watching the Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House.
I'm Maddie Bone, and I'm in the house.
UW Stevens Point is home.
It's a university where professors know your name and get you involved in research.
They inspire us to realize big dreams.
At UW Stevens Point, sustainability is what we stand for.
Our beautiful campus encourages exploration, developing new fields, and problem solving for the real world.
It's a great place to launch your career.
UW Stevens Point is home.
Apply today at uwsp.edu.